At the very beginning of my last video, I said that love is a measurement. It's not a label. It's not a title that you give feelings of affection. It's a measurement of those feelings. I cannot stress enough how important it is for you to understand that before you ever start believing something is going on between you and another person. Before you start believing that the relationship that you're currently in is the one. Before you start believing that someone feels a certain way about something that they may not actually feel. Or even before you trick yourself into believing that something means more to you than it actually does. It will change everything you think about the situation that you are in to understand that love is a measurement. It is not a label. When I say I love something, I'm measuring my feelings. I'm not labeling them. Saying I love something is akin to saying that guy was 6 feet tall. If that was not true, then there would be no difference between saying I like something versus saying I love something. But we know that there is. Could you imagine a husband leaving out for work every morning saying to his wife, "Bye, honey, I like you"? So what's the big deal? Why is it so important and life-changing to understand that love is a measurement and not a label? Because when you label something, you're simply saying that it exists. When you measure it, you're quantifying it. You're describing its level of importance, its level of value, or its level of gravity that it has to you. You are saying that this is that only because it's this much. If it wasn't this much, it couldn't be that. So love has to be a measurement. It can't be a label. It has to be a measurement, since you cannot claim to love something that doesn't have a certain level of importance to you. Hey man, go ahead and throw out all those books on my desk. I love them so much. If we heard somebody say that, it would sound strange to us because we understand that the level of importance being implied by using the word love does not match the action of throwing the books away. So love is signified by a level of importance. So this is the big problem. You see, since we only recognize love as a label of feelings, oh, we were showing each other so much affection, it must be love, because look at all the affection that we're showing each other. The affectionate touches, the kisses, the attention. Look at all the affection, it must be love. And we see love as a label, so we'll take those acts of affection and we see the potential of love there. Because we do that, we have a bad habit of seeing the potential of a relationship when someone shows us affection rather than when someone shows us importance. It does not matter how much affection somebody shows you. If they never show you importance, there's nothing there. In order to know if something is actually going on between you and another person, you're looking for displays of importance, not affection. So this is the ultimate problem. I want you to listen to me very carefully. We always talk about how someone lied to us about how they feel, how they didn't really feel how they told us they felt. I really wish you would have been honest with me and let me know how you really felt about me from the very beginning, and we could have avoided all of this. I could have decided not to go in this direction. I really wish you would have been honest with me about how you felt. And we always make it seem like we're totally at the mercy of the other person telling the truth about how they really feel, in order for us to know whether or not the situation with them is actually going anywhere. And the truth is, that's not true. They don't have to be honest with you. They don't have to tell you the truth about how they feel. They don't need to be honest with you about their feelings in order for you to know whether or not the situation is really going anywhere. And I know that sounds crazy, but I'm going to stand my ground on that because I'm going to explain why. They don't have to be honest with you because people really can't lie about stuff like that. People's choices tell on them because most people are not going to keep up something they don't really care about at the expense of things that they actually do care about. So what's going to happen, and what tends to happen, is that this person will go along with this situation all the way up until they start running into things that they want more or that they value more, and then they'll start to fall back. So the problem really isn't that they're lying to us. That's not the problem. The problem is we try to nail the situation down too quickly, and we don't let enough time pass to let people's choices tell on them and to allow ourselves to observe that their choices are telling on them. And you will begin to notice that there is a pattern of you consistently losing to other decisions in this person's life. I waited all night for you to send me a text, at least a good night text. You couldn't send me a text. Obviously, it was more important for me to receive a text than it was for you to send one. So the level of importance or urgency that we're putting on this situation it doesn't match. Our levels of importance don't match. And honestly, I feel like we try to nail situations down too quickly, put a label on it, say we're in a relationship, hurry up and tell me you love me. Hey, are we together or not? And we want to nail the situation down too quickly. And I feel like one of the main reasons we try to nail the situation down too quickly is because we already see how this person is treating us. We already see the level of importance that they're placing on us. We already see the pattern that we're losing to other decisions in their life. And in our attempt to make them to start treating us with some sort of level of importance, we try to nail the situation down. If I put a label on it, then you're not going to have a choice but to start treating me with importance, because now you have to live up to the label that I placed on our situation. And of course, the problem that I have with that is if you have to force somebody to start treating the situation a certain way, that is you basically admitting that it's not already there. So why would you want it?